Good morning, good evening, and good night. Of course, it depends in where in the world you are. I'm Diego Gomez, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about a very important theme for the region of Central America and also for the United States and Mexico. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about the trip of the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, to Guatemala and Mexico. Guys, the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris first trip to Guatemala and Mexico will seek to reduce immigration from the region and will focus on areas such as economic development, climate change, food security, and also women's issues. This, as her advisors said. Also, another very important fact about this trip from the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, is that she has not yet spoke with the leaders of another countries from Central America that are very significant for the migration to the United States. I am talking about the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, and also the president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez. Very important fact. She is just focusing on Guatemala and Mexico, but she has not yet spoke with another presidents for from the Central America region, or like El Salvador and also Honduras. Another very important fact is that this trip of the Vice President Kamala Harris, it's going with another very important news that was announced yesterday, June 2nd of 2021, and is this very important news. Also, the White House announced on last night that Guatemala will host the first of several centers in Central America for immigrant asylum seekers in the United States. This was announced by the White House on the eve of the Vice President Kamala Harris' trip to the region of Central America. Also, without elaborating many details, an official of the White House indicated in a call with various and many journalists that these centers for asylum seekers in the United States will offer assistance for migrants in their country of origin. Also, in addition, he confirmed that the United States plans to increase the number of border security officials in the region to provide training and also to support the development of capacities for the care of migrants in the region of Central America. Also, another important thing that happened today in the city of Guatemala, in Guatemala City, is that many organizations in Guatemala speak out before the visit of the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, and also they talk about the regional migration situation that is going to be a very important focus during the visit of the Vice President of the United States in June 6th and June 7th into the country of Guatemala. Also, during this press conference of many organizations, there was one of them that is very important, has his hometown in Chicago, is the organization Alianza Americas, and also his vice president, Mr. Abel Nunez, talked with many journalists about what he thinks and his posture about the TPS, the temporary protect status for the Guatemalan people in the United States. I also have the declarations here. They are in Spanish, but I'm going to translate to you before, after in English. So we're going to hear to the Vice President of Alianza Americas, Mr. Abel Nunez, and his posture about the TPS for Guatemala. Let's hear.
El TPS es un programa cerrado que ayudaría a los connacionales en Estados Unidos que ya están allá. No va a promover la migración porque cualquier persona que llega después de que se hace el anuncio no califican para ese beneficio. Pero sí lo que va a hacer es va a estabilizar la vida, va a proteger a las personas que entran al programa bajo detención, y es un programa bastante difícil. Cada 18 meses se tiene que renovar. Las personas tienen que seguir pagando y asegurar que les hacen chequeos criminales. Pero es un paso y un programa humanitario que no necesita aprobación del Congreso de Estados Unidos. Está enteramente bajo la autoridad del presidente y es algo que él puede tomar inmediatamente. Sobre el anuncio de la oficina que van a poner aquí, yo creo que en teoría se oye bien, pero la realidad es que no sabemos lo que va a hacer, no sabemos si es una ventanilla que van a dar información que cualquier persona la puede sacar del internet, ¿verdad? Y no es un lugar donde sentimos que van a abogar por las necesidades de las personas que lleguen para asegurar que puedan adquirir los beneficios migratorios. Por lo tanto, de nuevo, por eso es que estamos aquí, es muy importante conocer no solo qué es la política que proponen, pero en realidad específicamente qué es lo que va a llegar a ser esa oficina.
Very important answer by the Vice President of Alliance Americas, Mr. Albert Nunez. He talks about first the TPS. He arguments that if the TPS is confirmed by the United States to Guatemala, this is not going to increase the migration from this country, Central America, to USA because as the TPS is confirmed, every migrant that goes into the United States after the date that the TPS is confirmed cannot go into the TPS project. Also, he talks about these asylum seekers that are going to reside right now in Central America, specifically in Guatemala, and he hopes that this will help to try to stop the migration into the United States. Also, another person that was present during this press conference that took part today in Guatemala City is Miss Carolina Starty. She is part of one of the organizations that were in this press conference, and also she talks about the corruption in Central America. Also, she arguments that corruption causes migration from the region of Central America into Mexico and United States. Also, I have her declarations here. We're going to hear it, and after I'm going to translate it to you in English. So let's hear to Carolina Sarti from the group articulator in Guatemala City.
La corrupción es un eje transversal que fomenta la migración definitivamente, no la única causa, pero sí es un eje transversal. Por lo tanto, sí fue integrado en este documento, no de manera específica, porque nosotros queríamos emitir un comunicado y, digamos, no tenemos la potestad en este momento, o la posibilidad más bien, de incidir directamente en las decisiones políticas y jurídicas que se están tomando. Reconocemos que en tanto no hayan posturas firmes en contra de la corrupción, sí va a ser un detonante de la migración, porque el hecho de que 1 de cada 2 niñas y niños en este país menores de 5 años estén desnutridos, no solo es producto de una falta de voluntad política, es producto también de la corrupción, y en ese sentido lo reconocemos como un factor de migración. Sin embargo, lo que estaríamos pidiendo a Estados Unidos, y esto digo acá, no lo hemos consensuado porque son cosas que han surgido en las últimas horas, es posturas muy firmes y decisiones muy firmes alrededor de hechos de corrupción en Guatemala. En tanto estas posturas desde Estados Unidos no se tomen, no nos están apoyando internamente. No es que pretendamos que nadie venga a salvarnos, nunca. Pero sí creemos que tienen que tener posturas mucho más firmes alrededor de este tema y de la institucionalidad construida alrededor de este tema.
A very important answer by Mrs. Carolina Sarti. She talks about how the corruption is a very important fact and also causes migration from the region of Central America into the United States. Also, she talks to United States to try to tell to them that they need to have a very firm, a very strong posture for the corruption in Central America. So this is what is happening right now in Guatemala, in the region of Central America, and also in the United States, in the eve of the first Vice President Kamala Harris trip into Guatemala and Mexico. As always, I invite you to follow me in my social media that is down here below. Facebook Diego Gomez TV, Twitter and Instagram at Diego Reportero, and also subscribe here and click the notification bell, my YouTube channel, Diego Gomez TV. This was all for today. Also, the comments are open, so you can also tell me what do you think about the TPS, about the corruption. Do you think that corruption causes migration to the United States? And also about this visit from the Vice President of the United States into Guatemala and Mexico. This was all for today, and I see you in my next streaming. Goodbye.